I would love to see DeSantis as the nominee. I think DeSantis could win a general election. I think DeSantis would be a fantastic president. But when he signs a 6-week abortion ban, that is deeply unpopular in big parts of the country. But most importantly, what might play well for a certain section of the population of Florida. And as I say, I'm all in on Ron. But how's this going to go in Arizona? How's it going to go in Pennsylvania? How's it going to go in all the different places that he needs to win? Because one of the things that we know is that a little bit like Democrats and guns, Republicans have run for a long time about trying to, tighten up abortion laws. Well, dreams came true for them with Roe versus Wade, but guess what happened? Millions of women turned up and voted at the midterms, and there was no red wave. As a person who is there for DeSantis, were you surprised he did it?
It's an odd move if he's running for president. I'll give you both arguments. So if he's not running for president and he's just, maintaining, I am governor of Florida, I'm doing what's best for Florida. He has a supermajority in the House here. He personally is pro-life, and he is now taking what was our 15-week ban, so basically 3+ month ban on abortion, and he's taking it down to the 6-week situation. Now, what that might do for you as a Floridian, if you're Governor DeSantis, is that might stem a lot of Democrats from moving to Florida, right? Because that's one thing that Democrats and Republicans really see completely polar opposite visions on. So that might stem a certain amount of people from coming here and voting blue. So I could see a move just purely as governor where you're like, I'm protecting my butt and doing what's in line with my personal values. If he is running for president, which again, I think is what's happening here at this point, it's an odd move because, Florida with its 15-week ban, which wasn't even signed into law that long ago, it's fairly new. I don't know anyone here in Florida that was complaining about it. 15 weeks seems to be the moderate position. 3 months, I can make all the arguments either way. I happen to be begrudgingly pro-choice myself, but there are good arguments on both sides of this thing. But 15 weeks is what virtually every Democrat of 20 years ago thought was perfectly, first trimester, that was perfectly a sane argument. So DeSantis is doing something that might play well with him for the base, but is not going to play particularly well for the general election. That might be a calculation by him. Maybe he's saying, hey, I have to get more of the base people because the base people seem still like they're Trump people, but they really are strong emotionally on abortion, so I can even go more hardcore on abortion than Trump. That might be the move that he's making here.